Another way in which we can avoid falling into the believing in ourselves trap is by applying this concept that I've seen really be implemented by my coaching clients, that I've implemented in my own life, and that I am always reminded of at this time of year when Strictly Come Dancing pops up onto our screens. And on that journey, what I think is really evident is that you have a group of celebrities that for the most part have had no dance training or have not danced in any way near professionally. And what you see happen on that journey is that they become dancers. Even the ones that are there for just maybe 1 or 2 shows, they all become dancers in their own right. We can judge the level of talent and things like that, but it is indisputable that they all do become dancers, and in such a short space of time. And now I don't think that's because they sat there believing in themselves in order to become a dancer. What I think was really in place there was that they were open to possibility. They were open to the possibility of putting themselves forward for that challenge, knowing that they would get extremely high level training from a professional, one-on-one, that they would be critiqued by highly professional judges that are experts in their field, and they were open to the possibility of the nation, the live audience, judging whether they are good dancers or not by casting their vote every week. And they were open to all of those possibilities and the creation of evidence through their rehearsals, through their training, through the immersion of dance training with their coach, with their tutor, with their partner, right? And it was through that they enabled themselves to become dancers. And so for me, what I see happening there is that they were open to possibility. It was as simple as that. They were open to the possibility of becoming dancers. They had no prior evidence of it for some of them, right? They had no evidence that they could or were dancers in any way. But they said, you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not put myself forward for that and see what happens? And I see this with my coaching clients as well. For a lot of clients, they don't have that evidence that they could enjoy dating. They don't have that evidence that they could be in healthy, beautiful, loving partnerships. They don't have evidence that they could really love their bodies, right? They don't have evidence that they could be doing work and living life in a way that is so exciting and so meaningful and purposeful to them. But what I do see in the ones that come on the coaching journey with me and progress all the way through to the end and are truly transformed humans by the end of it, is that they were all open to possibility. They were open to the possibility that things could be different for them. Yeah, they may not have evidence for that stuff yet, but inside of them there was this glimmer of, well, yeah, if I put myself in the right situations, in the right environments, if I grow and implement just as much as I learn, then do you know what? Life could be really different for me. And it is. Countless clients that have come on these journeys with me are hugely transformed people, and they are living life so differently now because they were open to that possibility, and then they explored that possibility and they implemented and they challenged themselves and they showed up. They showed up for that same level of training that the strictly professionals take their partners on. They kind of went on that kind of journey themselves. With me as their coach, they took themselves on that journey. And so this is entirely possible for you as well. If you have this inkling and this desire that you want to live life differently, but you just don't know how yet, then just with using that possibility, the power of possibility, all on its own, you have the opportunity to live life so beautifully, for it to be so dramatically different from what you've experienced to date. And I would love to invite you to join me for this journey next February, where we will be commencing the Fearless Life group coaching program, in which you will be supported by me as your coach and by your fellow Fearless Life participants to become more, to become an entirely transformed version of yourself, and for life to be one of the most beautiful experiences it has been for you to date. Right? And one of the ways in which we do that is nurturing that possibility together. So if you would like to hear more, if you would like to explore the possibility of going on this journey, then drop me a comment below, send me a direct message. I would love to hear from you, and we can find out if Fearless Life can help you become more than you've ever imagined. I cannot wait to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Tenets of a Fearless Life. Bye.